Hello folks, we're gonna do a reaction video to the music of Mrs. or Miss, I don't wanna get that wrong, Alex Haines _SS, that's her Instagram, definitely should check her out. I listen to some of her music from time to time, but this is completely new. It's called the Instrumental Sessions, hand-used record, and as the title of the record says, it's an instrumental record. And we're gonna listen to two pieces of that record today. I'm hyped. I never heard a single piece from that record before, and let's be surprised. So the whole record has a total of 14 songs, which is quite a lot. Not easy to make 14 songs. And the first song our two songs we're gonna listen to is actually called Two. And without further ado, we're gonna start this right away. Nice drums for sure. Got a little bit of a Dream Theater vibe for sure. Sounds like it was recorded on a 7-string guitar. Pretty cool, pretty cool. The groove is nice from the intro. All right. I guess this is kind of the intro song, to the whole record. Yeah, back to the beginning. Yeah, nice. All right. Just gonna pause it for a second because I have something to say. Immediately, it provides a great epic vibe, with the strings in the background, but the guitar provides the groove, the metal groove, that it keeps rocking, and the drums, as I said, has a nice Dream Theater vibe to them. They keep on moving. There's a nice double bass, but it's not entirely through double bass all the time. It's a little bit too much sometimes. It's a nice mixture between all of that, and as myself, I'm a fan of symphonic metal and stuff like that. Great combination, and as I said, I think this is the intro to the whole record, and when she did the re-intro again in the middle of the song, almost halfway through, likely, very nice. I love that. Bring themes back that were already introduced in the song, that keeps the listener like, oh yeah, I know that before, now I heard that before, let's see where it ends up at the end. Okay, let's continue. Guess that's kind of the chorus, before it goes down to the breakdown. For me, at least, sounds like that. That's like the chorus section. For me, it sounds like the chorus section. Post-chorus, kind of. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, that's nice. An up octave, probably. and then play that intro again, you know, as a solo kind of, but octave higher or whatever it was. That's cool to bring that theme over and over again. You know, it's a nice thing to do in instrumentals, and it's a nice example here. Probably. Let's wait a second. All right. That's the end. That's what the track 2, as it's called 2. It was not the track 2. What I really liked is the recurring theme. Where was that? Here was it after the post-chorus or whatever. Yeah, that's cool. You know, because if we go very back to the beginning, you know, that's the theme that instantly sets the mood, you know, right there. And it's recurs over and over again. And then near the end, it's just octave higher and kind of the guitar solo there. The only thing I would have done, I would have used that theme more often. Because it's so memorable. You know, right from the start, you can sing along with it. Da 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 da. You know, that instantly sticks to your head. I'm probably gonna have used that more often, that theme, because it's badass. It fits very well. All right, so much to the first track. Let's get another one. I'm gonna pick randomly anyone because I don't have heard any songs of that before. So let's just see something that catches my eye from the title. Okay, that's a cool topic for sure. Gonna pick that. All right, here we go. Second track, Watch You Self-Destruct. Everyone, I think, has seen someone doing that or have experienced it by himself, you know, which is not a nice feeling. I'm gonna tell you that, you know, that's tough times if you go through something like that. So, Watch You Self-Destruct from Alex Haines, the instrumental sessions. Let's go. Yeah, there's already more melancholic type of feel to it. You know, not that straight out rocking type, you know, it's a little bit more mellow, you know, if you can call metal mellow, you know, but you know what I mean. Yeah. Again, re-intro, you know, with the snare rolls. Kind of his style, you know, to bring the back, which is not bad. You know, it's always good to bring things back that we already heard before. Keeps the whole thing familiar. Okay, I think now this is kind of, let's go back a little bit because that was actually pretty cool. That's the chorus. Yeah. Yeah. That is definitely the vibe, you know, of this desperate need or desperate situations you're gonna face. The strings telling the story. Yeah. With the guitar and the drums at the dramatic feel, and the more it's tough, life's tough, and it can reach a point where you actually self-destruct yourself because you can't take life. Oh yeah. That's a beautiful line. That's right. The violin. Listen to the violin. The ba da 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 da. That's super cool. I'm gonna rewind that one more time. Not yet? Not yet? No. Yeah. Okay. That's unexpected. It's again the Dream Fear at the time, Yeah, that's cool. The staccato of the guitar, and the drum fills the bass fills the space between the staccato hits from the guitar. Oh yeah, that's the headbang time, Time's running short. Now we are back again at the beautiful. This is so good, it instantly catches you. Not yet, but that's the chorus. It's 100%. It must be the chorus. Now. Yeah. Bring it back, yeah. That's your theme. Yeah. That's a melancholic, dramatic, kind of sad theme on the strings, carried with the strings. And back here at the re-intro. Nice to bring that back here. Outro is intro. Yeah. That's the end. That's tough. That's a tough song. Tough topic for sure. Must say I like that more. Watch Me Self-Destruct was probably because 2 was the whole intro to the record. But Watch You Self-Destruct was way more depth. I hate this word to say that, I'm not a native English speaker. Depth, is a difficult word to pronounce for me. Anyway, Watch You Self-Destruct definitely has way more emotional depth and feeling to it, and the emotions are carried nicely with those violin melodies. Again, we have the theme that recurs over and over again. I guess it's the chorus, and the melancholy and the dramatic in this particular piece is can be felt very very easily, and it definitely pictures the topic of it almost perfectly. You if you watch someone self-destruct. Watch you self-destruct. You know, it's kind of either you watch someone else, but you're unable to do anything about it. You can't help that person. And you slowly see how this person decays, you know, for whatever, from emotional pressure or being hurt deep inside or drugs or whatever, you know, just he's about to self-destruct himself, or you reached a level or a point where you developed two personalities. You developed two personalities and you see yourself slowly destructing yourself, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? If at some point you feel like you stand beside yourself and you wonder what's going on, you know. I see myself in the mirror kind of, and I see every day I go more down, you know. I destroy myself every day even more, and I watch in my mirror, and the reflection I see in the mirror is not the one I used to be. And it's a tough topic, a topic I could probably talk about ages, you know. But we're probably gonna wrap this up now because I'm gonna talk too much. Anyway, the instrumental sessions for Haines. We listened to two songs. One is called Two. The second one was Watch You Self-Destruct. Nice tracks. I'm gonna definitely admit that it has a nice mixture between epicness, melancholy, groove, of course. Reminds me a little bit of Dream Theater. Has some influences from... So it's a mixture between, I would say, symphonic metal, progressive, doom, dark metal, something like that. Not certainly thrash, you know, that probably not. Great. That's great. That's really great, you know. Instrumental pieces or records are not easy to do because most people listen always to the vocals, but you have to a little bit, you know, think out of the box. Everything is here too, you know, just in the instruments. You have choruses, you have verses, you have recurring themes, you know, as we heard. Yeah. Check it out on Instagram, Haines_SS. Very nice. Has cool photos. She's doing everything. She's a musician, a model, a dancer, artist, and probably everything she needs to be, which is very nice, you know. Who knows? Maybe I gonna do something like this more in the future. I don't know. I never done a reaction before. Yeah. A little bit of improvised video, I would say. I hope you enjoyed it, and let's see you next time. Goodbye.